I got to ask a couple more questions about the election because it's, I mean, huge news, huge story. Kamala Harris, you know, her speech was amazing. She called Black women the backbone of our democracy. Joe Biden specifically said he owes the African-American community, you know, all the love basically because we got him over the finish line. We've always had his back and he will have ours. I don't know if I've ever heard a president be that direct and directly shout out Black people specifically.
Never.
Like
Never.
Like, that was amazing.
Never. Because he wasn't even this divided when Obama ran, you know, so he didn't have to address that because I think we knew that, felt that because he was, you know, he's Black, you know, but Biden doing that was like, oh, wow, you gave us our problem, but he had to do that. And so kudos to him for doing that. Thank you.
So too, watching that race and those counts to see, you know, Biden wins 74 million, but to see that 70 million people voted for Donald Trump was an eye-opener beyond belief. And not really even, it's one thing, we know racism exists in America. We get it, it's fine. But the fact that after all this man has done to divide this country, that 70 million people could go in the booth or fill out their ballot and choose this man after all that he has done.
It lets you know what's
it made me nervous for my children, my Black boys. It made me nervous because even though we have a president that is not in line with that and love wins, 4 million plus more people still believe in, you know, decency and a just country. 70 million people are okay, can go to sleep at night with racism existing and inequality existing and all of the treachery that this man has injected into this country. They are okay with it.
And it's not just rich Republicans because it's not that damn many in the country.
Right, only 18%.
Talking about middle class and lower than middle class that thought that he was going to get them a chance when he ain't never talked about them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I love the memes that are coming out now that people are like, and some of y'all folks, what are y'all thinking? You know, and they were sold, and it was just really all about money. I mean, there's definitely some brothers that disappointed me during the campaign, that the first thing that they wanted to talk about was the money instead of our communities. What's happening to African-American men, you know?
Wait a minute, what about the 50,000 that Kanye got?
60,000, LisaRaye.
Like
60.
Y'all took him serious? Like, honestly, really? Wow.
I did a little research about the whole tax plan and all that bitching and complaining that was being done by certain rappers that will remain nameless right now. I don't really want to mention right now. All that complaining about the taxes. So under the tax rate before Trump gave the cut was about 39%, and then it went down to 37%. Biden's plan will increase the taxes up 2 more %. That's what we're talking about. So you sell out your race. You know that this man's racist. You know this man is not really for your people. Maybe you're good, but your mama, your daddy, your kids, your cousins, they're not good. You're okay with that over 2%. We see you, we remember you. So let's get back to the
exactly
here because there's a lot of positivity. Kamala Harris, you know, there was so much drama from us about her, like not us, but some people questioning her with her Blackness, which I don't want to hear none of that shit. I really don't.
I know that's right.
It's not the time to do purity tests. Well, she's 75% this and 20%. Listen,
she Black.
She Black.
Right. She Black in my opinion too.
Stick all that in Asian and part Pacific and part Philippine. That girl Black. If she could fill out an application to McDonald's, she would be Black.
She can't check every box.
Yeah.
She a whole AKA. Sit down.
I'm gonna tell you something from a woman that was raised by an immigrant that was from another country. I ain't never got a racism discount from a white supremacist and said, "Oh, I'm only gonna throw half this glass bottle at you out of back of my pickup truck because you only get half, or you're only a quarter of this, or you're a part of Indian, or you're a part of." Ain't no one ever give you no discount because they see you ain't all the way. Like, it's so fucking idiotic to say this about this woman because you look online and see what people are saying about her. They certainly are not overlooking the fact that she's Black online. That's for damn sure. Yeah. But I just want to celebrate this woman because she's been through the vetting process was extra unfair to her. Like I feel like it was for Hillary. I really do. And I feel like Black women, we got to work twice as hard, get half the damn respect, half the money. And one woman who will get respect, will not allow any slander, is that Stacey Abrams.
Yeah. Yes.
Amy brought Biden, Georgia. Okay.
Tell you something. That's
Between James Clyburn and Stacey Abrams, they did
Yes.
an election for this team. She registered almost 1 million new people in the state of Georgia.
Wow, that's so awesome.
Fundraising, all of the work that had to go doing that. It's awesome. And then the fact that she had to lose here, because I remember the tonality here. We all were for Stacey Abrams. I mean, it really was a Stacey Abrams show out here. And she really was cheated from that race.
Yes.
The fact that she took that L and turned that shit into a W that was more impactful and meant more to our entire country. I say
we see you, Stacey. We see you.
Go to the cabinet. So, I need to holler at her and come get her and take her up down to the White House because she's litty.
She got next. She got next. This is the most wonderful thing that you think about her. It's like, it's good to see our people caring about politics, because why so many things went so wrong for such a long time is because we weren't paying attention. And Obama and them, really, that whole thing made us start paying attention. But then we got comfortable, and then we saw what happened with that. So it's more than anything else, it's like we've got to really stay aware about our communities, because it's not just about the presidency. It's about the governors. It's about, all the levels that affect your community. So that's what I really enjoyed seeing, how many people this time voted.
Yes.
And
we're gonna need those same
people. In Georgia. We're not done in Georgia. So Georgians,
we're gonna need that same energy in Georgia for the Senate runoff.
Take this situation as a lesson to understand, if this election didn't do anything else, it infused hope. It shows us that our vote really, actually, truly counts.
Every single one.
Out in droves come January 5th for John Ossoff and Reverend Warnock, because we have to be able to turn the Senate, and those two seats are very key. So
that's in Georgia. That's in Georgia.
When Biden gets in office, we don't want to have to deal with the same thing that Obama had to deal with a majority Senate. So if we can get them in the Senate, then we will have, I think, if I'm not speaking incorrectly, but I think that we will have control of the Senate.
It'll be 50-50 with Kamala having the tiebreaker. And just so you know,
Kamala got the tiebreaker. So
how important it is for us to have a Senate. If we don't have a Senate and the Republicans have it, even for Biden to fill his cabinet, he's got to get them approved through the Senate. The Senate can say no.
And they put up blocks, and they put up a lot of roadblocks. I mean, like, think about how quickly Trump was able to declare this new Supreme Court justice. And they were like, Obama with him, it was 8 months before, plenty of time. And it was like, no, you can't. This is why also for Trump, he was trying to get her in so quickly. So say this voting thing, they find some allegations of, fraudulism and things like that. That was the main reason why he wanted to do that. Yes. They try from every angle they can and don't think we're going to pay attention. Well, this time we did.
Even some more tea about that, Vivica. That's even more sinister. Remember when the 2000 recount happened, when Florida ended up going to war?
Me and Star Jones stayed up till...
So guess who was the ones that were involved with flipping that?
Wasn't it called, was it the Chad or the Chad?
Amy Coney Barrett was involved. Justice Kavanaugh was involved, and I believe Roberts was involved. Same people that he has in the Supreme Court right now. So I think he put her in there because she was down with the flipping of the election. That's what I think. So listen, Georgia hasn't voted Democrat since 1992 with Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton,
So that was extremely, extremely amazing. So would y'all like to see Stacey Abrams in the cabinet, or like to see her go for governor of Georgia again?
I'd like to see her go for governor.
I wish she could be our governor, but I feel like she's more qualified to be something even greater. I feel like
that's why
in the cabinet, she need to be down to the White House. She need to be, or something even more elevated up there in DC, because the determination that this woman just had and just turned this entire state.
I think this is exactly what our former First Lady Michelle Obama was talking about. When they go low, we go high. So for Stacey to take that L and turn it around, she showed it's okay, it's cool, because I'm going to take these lemons and make lemonade and show you what else I can do and what else I'm capable of doing. And I think what this election has done has educated us, because before, like you said, Vivica, we got comfortable. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, leave it up to the black man. Obama's in there, so good, And so when Trump came in, I think it so just made us feel like, what and how? Let's see what he gonna do. And as things started unfolding, we was just like choked because we couldn't do anything about it because for years, you know what I'm saying? And so now when things kept coming out, the campaign has made everything relatable. Meaning now we have more understanding on how this election work and how this thing work with the Senate and the legislature, the governor, and why it's important to just vote, not just for the president, the difference between Democrat and Republican. We now are paying more attention because it's like, we don't want what has happened to ever happen again, because now we got so much to clean up because he unveiled so much. So now we're looking at under us and on the side of us and on top of us saying, we didn't know you was here and you didn't happen. Now that we know, we got to now stay focused on the big plan and unite. I like that's what Biden said. He said, it's a blue state and a white state, but it's the United States
of America, right? Blue or red.
We have social media in this day and age.
Yes.
And before, we didn't have that type of entity to be able to reach out in the masses to be able to get people. Now, Obama had a grassroots campaign that kind of kicked that off with social media. But if y'all, I know y'all got 100,000 text messages a day of, hey, here's how you vote. This way you go vote. This
Absolutely.
Email. The social media game was so strong.